Bonjour mes amis et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Okay, sorry for the unnecessary French. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I am Nick, and I am also known as NCI Resale, and I've been making YouTube videos, and I hope you guys like them. And today, I am making another What Sold This Week video. So for this video, I'm going to be detailing all of my solds between the dates of Saturday, May 9th through Friday, May 15th. If you see me looking over, I have my computer with all of my sales so I can look at them, as well as the dates because I can't remember anything. I also have my trusty notebook with all of my figures written down. If you are getting to know me, I write a copious amount of lists. Like, I write so many lists to keep track of everything that I do. But without further ado, let us get into what my Poshmark sales were for this week. So my first Poshmark sale was this Patricia Nash Côte d'Azur tote bag. And it was so pretty. It had this beautiful like art print on the canvas on the front, and it was leather trimmed. If you don't know, Patricia Nash is definitely a bolo brand, even though it can be found at a lot of TJ Maxx's. Excuse my computer dinging. But Patricia Nash has a cult following. People love the bags. They're very pretty, very high quality, and this one sold for $50. I got it at the bins, and so I'm not complaining. It did have some wear, and usually it would sell for more. My next Poshmark sale was a pair of vintage Levi's Orange Tab 550 jeans. I love, love, love selling vintage Levi's. They do really well for me. I actually meant to get more for these jeans. I had them listed at $65, and when somebody sent me the offer, I was outside and it was very bright, and I thought it was on a pair of vintage Levi's that I had for like a long time, and it wasn't. It was on this pair. But I really can't complain because I got them for free on a next door pickup, so I'll take it. I made $32 on something I picked up on somebody's curb, so can't complain. My next sale was this Marissa Webb crew neck like pullover sweatshirt. This is another bolo brand that I learned when I found this piece. It had like slits down the sides with like a panel of different material. It was really cute. It was kind of a cropped fit, like boxy, oversized sweatshirt, and that sold for $30. My next sale, oh my gosh. Okay, so backstory. I bought these Vince sandals in San Diego a year ago. Like over a year ago, end of March. I had gone to see one of my best friends' graduation from Marine boot camp there, and I was thrifting while I was there, and I found these Vince sandals for like $5 in a thrift store, and I had them in my house for, I kid you not, a year. Like, I listed them this March. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But it was because they were like cage sandals, and I had no way to display them very well because they always would like lay flat. And I finally bought some shoe shapers, and like clear ones that you can't really see when in a picture, and they shaped them up, and they sold in a week for $30. And so that I will take. I made $24 on them. My next sale was a pair of UGG clogs. They weren't necessarily the trendiest thing. I will just leave it at that. But I think I paid like, I think I got them at the bins, and they were in really good shape. They ended up selling for $26. I had them listed for like 40 something, but somebody offered me, I think they lowballed me like $10 or $12, and we negotiated and we made it to 26, and I said, out my house. And so those sold. My next sale was a lot of 15 white t-shirts that I got in assorted bags from next door pickups, and I was just going to redonate them, but then I thought everybody and their brother is tie-dyeing things right now, and I don't know how easy it is for people to get out and buy white things to tie-dye. So I figured, why not see if somebody wants these to tie-dye? And lo and behold, one of my Instagram followers snatched up this bundle of white t-shirts, and they are making tie-dye t-shirts out of them. So I sold that bundle for $15, and I made $12 on something that I was just going to get rid of anyway. My next sale on Poshmark was a pair of vintage Guess high-waisted jeans. They were really cute. They had heart details on the knees and zippers at the bottom, and they were high-waisted. They were true 90s vintage Guess. I probably could have held out and gotten more for them, but I have had them listed for a few months, and somebody offered me $40, which I accepted to get them out. They were really, really small, like measured to be like a 23 or like a double or triple zero. but the girl who bought them was actually concerned about them being too big. And so that goes to show that everybody needs clothes. All clothes sell. I sell clothes of all sizes from like a 000 to up into plus sizes 26, 28, 30. And that just goes to show everybody needs clothes. I do my best to be an inclusive seller. I sell for people of all sizes, all genders. If you can wear a piece of clothing, shop at my closet. Okay, my next sale was another pair of vintage Levi's. This was actually the pair of jeans that I thought I was accepting the $40 offer for, but wasn't. And so this was a pair of men's 505 vintage Levi's, I believe, which is a straight leg cut. And I had them for a while, and somebody offered me $40, and I accepted. My next sale was a Lululemon Racerback Power Y sports bra, and this sold for $20, which is pretty normal for Lulu tops and sports bras for me, and so I got that out the door. My next sale, excuse my allergies, I have my window open, which is probably why you're hearing assorted nature noises in the background as well. But I have really bad seasonal allergies, and so I was really afraid with the current situation that it was going to be like the Salem witch trials every time I went outside, because I would sneeze because the pollen's attacking me, not the virus. Anyway, my next sale was a Victoria's Secret bra, or as Ryan Surfshines would put it, a bra. I sold it for $12, got it at the bins, paid like nothing for it. I really do enjoy selling a good bra, because, you know, they're expensive, and I pay like 30 cents for them. So if I can sell them for 12, 15 bucks, I'm happy. My next sale was a really cute bundle of 3 sweaters. I sent her a really good offer because I have a lot of sweaters, and I don't want to store them all summer long. And so I sent her an offer of $55 with discounted shipping for these 3 sweaters. One was a really pretty multicolored cardigan. One was a very chunky knit Gap like poncho, and the third was an Elodie Bells like balloon sleeve navy chunky knit sweater. All 3 are so cute. She's very happy with them, and I am glad to get them out of my office. My next sale was this really pretty pair of Anthropologie Mista is the brand. Mista's not exclusively sold at Anthro, but this pair was. Like slide heeled sandals with a snake embossed heel. They were so cute. I think I paid $15 for them. I had them listed at $85 or $90, and they sold on an offer for $70. And so I hope she loves them. They're very cute. My next sale this week, mind you, I'm not breaking them up by day. Some people do. I just don't want to have to click all of them and break it up, so I hope that is okay with you guys. My next sale this week was a pair of Eileen Fisher pull-on striped pants. If you watched 2 videos ago, I did a video on brands that I love to sell that get hated on, and Eileen Fisher is one of them. I love selling Eileen Fisher, and this pair of pants was no exception. They were like linen organic cotton blend cropped striped pants. The brand tag was missing, but I know what the care label of Eileen Fisher looks like, and it said eileenfisher.com. And so I bought these at the bins. They weighed nothing, and I sold them for $30. My next sale was a North Face, just a little plaid tab sleeve button-down shirt. It sold for $20. I got it for free, and so 100% profit. My next sale was a vintage band, like, graphic t-shirt. Now, that's not usually my jam, just because I hate looking through men's t-shirts at a thrift store, but this is another item that I got for free. It did have 2 little holes in it, but the buyer did not care. He was very excited for it, and so I sold it for $28. My next sale was a Anthropologie striped linen Sunday in Brooklyn, like, high-low tank top. This sold like 15 minutes after I listed it for $20. I got it for free. So, again, can't beat that. My next sale was a pair of men's Nike Air Max 97s. These were my personal shoes that I bought from Savannah a while back. Street Savvy, I'm sure y'all are familiar with her YouTube channel. I have really high arches, and the tops of these shoes just rubbed against the top of my foot, and they were not comfortable, even though I did wear them about 15 times. And so I sold them for $27, and I did lose money on that, but I'm glad somebody else can enjoy them and not have hurt feet from them. The next thing I sold was a pair of Madewell leather stacked heel ankle boots. I got these at the bins. They did have some pen marks on them. How you get pen marks on your shoes, I don't know, but the woman who bought them is going to dye them black, and so that will be wonderful. That's too much work for me, but more power to her, and they sold for $25. The next thing I sold was a pair of distressed high-waisted vintage shorts that I made. If you watched my last What Sold, I kind of told you about how I love making distressed denim shorts, and I have a tutorial up on my channel if you want to learn how to make them too. The next thing I sold was a pair of Lily Pulitzer printed little shorts. I dislike Lily Pulitzer a lot, but I won't get into that. The print's just not my thing, but hey, I sold a pair of shorts for 30 bucks, and they're going to Florida, which I am assuming is where Lily Pulitzer is huge. This next sale was really good and kind of surprising to me, and so they were this pair of Derek Lam collection, cream and black trouser pants. They weren't necessarily the trendiest thing. They were low rise, but they were like $1,000 pants, and I threw them up for 100 bucks, and I actually got an offer for 70. They've been listed for a while, but I was happy to accept the $70 offer, and they were off to a new home, also in Florida. This next thing is a really cute Athleta tie-dye, like knee-length dress in their kind of athletic knit. Athleta's not always my favorite brand to sell, but this was cute and very, very current, and I sold it for $28. Full price sale. Next is a Chico's faux fur trim cardigan. Chico's is a brand that a lot of people like to write off, but it does have a following. If you didn't know, Chico's is owned by the same company that owns White House Black Market, and they are sister stores, kind of like Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athleta are owned by the same company, or J. Crew and Madewell are the same company. White House Black Market and Chico's are the same company. And so I enjoy selling Chico's the right pieces. Some of them are kind of gaudy, but the right Chico's pieces do sell, and they sell for decent amounts of money. So I sold this New York Tags cardigan for $50. My next sale was a pair of vintage high-waisted jeans. These sold for $15. I was about to cut these up into shorts, but I didn't have to do any work, and somebody bought them for $15. So that was that. My next sale was a pair of Anthropologie Pilcrow and the letterpressed cuffed mid-rise skinny jeans. These sold on an offer for $30. This next brand is a really good denim bolo brand. They also do other stuff, but they're known for their denim. It is called R13. These were really, really cool cropped distressed hem jeans. I have had them for a while, but I knew they would sell for the right buyer, and I had them listed for $125. Somebody offered me $110, and I said, I'll take your money. And so they sold for $110, and they went to Scottsdale, Arizona. The next thing I sold was a vintage Hard Rock Cafe, like, kids denim jacket. I don't usually sell kids, but this was really cute, and I listed it for 25 bucks. Somebody offered me 17, and I took it, and it is not in my house anymore. The next thing I sold was a full price sale, which was surprisingly and very nice. It was a pair of AG Adriana Goldschmied distressed straight-legged jeans. They were new with tags, but they were an older style, but they still were like a relevant style. They weren't like horribly outdated, and they sold for $62. I have 2 more sales on Poshmark for this week, if you are still following along. My next one was a pair of J. Crew dark wash skinny jeans. The Matchstick is their like second most skinny jean. Their skinniest jean is called the Toothpick, and then it's the Matchstick, which is like the skinny straight, and these sold for $22. And then my last sale of the entire week on Poshmark was this pair of Porto. San Francisco is the brand. It's kind of like a niche designer from San Francisco, and I sold them for $20. I had them listed for $40, and I got an offer, and they had like no interest, and so I just said, I'm just gonna take this $20 and run, and I did, and I made $16 on that. But that was my sales on Poshmark for the week.
Okay, I'm a dirty liar. I sold one more thing. It was these Keen sandals for $10. Yeah.
My total gross was $1,077 on Poshmark, minus $215.40 in fees and shipping discounts, netting me $861.60 on Poshmark this week. So now we will go into my sales on eBay this week. I only had 2, but if you've been following along, I've only been on eBay for 2 weeks, and so I'm still trying to grow and list, and I take it as any extra sales I can make on eBay are bonus money. I mean, the only thing I have to do is cover my List Perfectly subscription and my simple eBay store subscription, which is like $5 a month. And so that is, I just take it as extra money that I wasn't making before. And so I sold 2 things on eBay this week. The first was this Carhartt women's flame resistant top. Now, I actually bought this because Carhartt is very trendy amongst young people right now, and I figured somebody would wear it to be trendy, but I think somebody bought it to actually like wear it to work, which is cool because it's a flame resistant like button down shirt, perfect for like welding is what it's like advertised for. Did have some wear, but I still sold it for $25. And my other eBay sale was this vintage polo Ralph Lauren, purple and green, like 90s style men's button down. I actually originally got this for myself and decided purple is just not my color. And I sold it for $30, which is really cool. My thing I've noticed on eBay is that even though I have best offer turned on, all of my sales except one so far have been bought outright. I'm not complaining, but just a little thing to note. So my total gross on eBay this week was $55, which is $55 I didn't have before. So I'm just going to keep that on the positive side. And then my last platform that I sell on, as many of you know, is my Instagram Haul the Clocks. And I sold 3 things this week on Instagram for a total of $100. The first was a pair of Born knee-high leather boots that I sold for $40. And then the next thing I sold was a Free People blouse. It was like a crepe long sleeve oversized blouse. I sold that for $30. And then the final thing that I sold on Instagram this week was a pair of Dolce Vita like calf-high boots. They were actually Dolce Vita for Target, but I still sold them for $30. And that was what I sold on Instagram this week. I'm sorry I don't have pictures of them, but they sold off my Instagram story, and so it is gone. For this week, I paid a total of $38.77 in shipping and fees between Instagram and eBay. And so my grand total gross for the week was $1,232. Minus all of the fees, which came to $254.17. I made a net of $977.83 before my cost of goods, but my cost of goods is very, very low because I'm a binge shopper and I got a bunch of stuff for free. And that is okay. I got a little ahead of myself. My goal right now is to net $1,000 a week between all of my platforms. I did last week, and I thought I did this week until I added everything up, and I came up $22 short, which kind of sucks, but, you know, close enough. And I know close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as my grandfather would always say, but the $20 ain't gonna kill me, and I'll just get Starbucks less. That's a lie. I will not get Starbucks less. But I hope this video is helpful for you guys. I will continue to make them every Saturday. And if you like this content, or like any of my content, or just like me, blabbering in multiple languages, I would love it if you liked this video. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow as fast as I can. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.